Today we are going to discuss healing foods for the reproductive system. Um, some of the problems that our reproductive system face. The reproductive system includes the breasts, the private parts, the female and male, and the fibrocystic mastopathy. It's a benign cyst that develops in women 30 to 50 years who are still going through the periods, and it's a very painful mass that develops inside the breast due to our dietary behaviors. Dysmenorrhea is having irregular, painful periods, and sexual impotence is erectile dysfunction, which leads to premature ejaculation or even non-ejaculation, failure to ejaculate, and failure to erect, poor erection. And prostate adenoma, it's a benign prostate enlargement where the prostate enlarges, especially for men above 30 or above 40. It expands and presses against the urethra, the tube that passes urine, and causes a lot of pain and inconvenience because urine keeps coming out in bits. One of the foods that can help us to balance our hormones so that these organs can function well is feijoa, which is good for pregnant women, but it's also good for men because it helps in balancing hormones. Feijoa, this is something that is a good source of folates for a healthy pregnancy and baby, and rare fruit that is a source of iodine for people with thyroid issues, and it has high fiber and vitamin C for digestion and immunity. It helps prevent anemia by supporting blood cell formation. It's a gentle, nutrient dense fruit for hormonal balance. Yes, if you have low testosterone, then your prostate is going to suffer. If you have high estrogen, then you have going to have problems getting cysts all over the place, and your breast will start developing issues like breast cancer. But if your hormones are balanced, then you'll have no problem. That's why you see in those Asian countries, they don't have these problems because they're using some of the things. This fruit here grows a lot in Australia and other European countries, America, Canada. They import from Australia and South America. Then in Middle East, they are also importing, but they're also growing it there. Soy is the king of legumes, the superman of all bean family, of all the bean family. These ones here, they are very powerful, small seeds, but full and potent with a lot of nutrients. And some of the things that it does is that it balances hormones naturally, easing menopause symptoms. Women in Japan can live up to an old age, but very strong. They dive in deep oceans and stay there for 30 minutes, can maneuver in so many things which are hard, but because they use a lot of soy and tofu and all these byproducts of soy. The isoflavones lower breast and prostate cancer, and also it reduces LDL cholesterol to protect your heart and strengthens bones and fights osteoporosis, which is a very big problem in elderly people because most elderly people, when they get fractures, the fractures can't, the bones can't join again and causes infection, internal infection, and then leads to death. But if you have strong bones like those Japanese and Chinese old men, they are too strong. They break bricks, they break wood, they with their bare hands, and because they have strong bones, they take a lot of soy, and that's one of the advantages of soy. Complete plant protein with zero saturated fats. Like in, you get the same protein that you'd get in meat or in eggs or in chicken, but without saturated fats, which cause ill health. These people, they grow a lot of soy. It's like their tradition. They have to grow soy. Soy is always there. When you go to China, they will always give you soy products. One of the members of the soy family is the green soy, which is called choroko or green gram or mung bean. Then the adzuki, it's a Japanese word. These ones, they compete with soy. They're in the same family, but soy is different, is unique. It has more protein. It has more oils with a lot of vitamin E and other. It's unsaturated, not saturated, but unsaturated, which is good for your health. And it has less carbohydrates, which may not be good for people with diabetes. And therefore, soy is the king. The tofu here has more phytoestrogen. Phytoestrogen is different from the estrogen, which causes the breast cancer and this ovarian cysts and all the fibroids and all this. The phytoestrogen reverses those conditions. So if you're having issues due to hormone imbalance, then use soy because it will help you to balance out those hormones. Soy, if you compare it with milk, you can see it almost has the same content of amino acids which you get from milk. And of course, the calcium content of soy is high. So you don't need milk if you have soy. And in this other graph down here, you can see there's more nutrients in the tofu than the soy milk. So if you're used to taking soy milk, try to invest in making tofu. It's very easy. You can go on YouTube. It's just throw some salt in the milk, and then a few minutes you'll have your tofu, and you just prepare it, bake it, fry it, and you enjoy a very nice, healthy meal. And this other graph shows us that when you keep taking soy for several months, your good cholesterol will start going up and your bad cholesterol start going down, and the fats that actually destroy our health, the triglycerides that we get from all these fried meats and roast and deep fried chicken from KFC, they will reduce. So if you're someone who is on a meat diet or chicken, or if you eat a lot of animal foods, then soy should be your friend. Put it near you so that you can reduce all these other bad fats. The Asian women, especially Chinese, the Japanese, uh, giving birth to children. If it wasn't government restrictions, these people would produce endlessly because for them, they have no issues with production. Like their uteruses are just clean because of the soy that they keep taking. So their men are so vibrant, like if government didn't put restrictions, if their governments didn't put restrictions on reproduction, then we would have so many Chinese, they would be flooding all over the world. The breasts, when the breast develops those masses, it's an indication of hormonal imbalance. Soy is one of those things can reduce. In from the research that has been done, that soy can reduce and even remove completely those masses, those painful masses in the breasts. But also you take precaution. Those mammograms, avoid them because it's been known that mammograms on record also cause cancer. And even those bras that you use, be careful. There are bras that have been implanted with certain things that affect the breast. So do your part and leave the rest to God, because God is the healer. There are many things that we can get from soy: the tofu, the soy sauce, the milk, the oil. You can make the oil, you can press it yourself. You can buy a machine, a simple domestic machine. Make your own oil instead of buying the commercialized one, the industrial, the one which is from the industry, and you enjoy the benefits of soy. Some of the positives of soy is that soy can prevent cancer, especially in men. Like I told you about the prostate, this is the prostate gland, that small thing. This is the gallbladder. This is the urinary bladder. So this is the small urethra, the small pipe where urine passes, and that pipe goes directly through the prostate. So when the prostate starts enlarging, it presses against that thing, and then your urination will become a problem. You start feeling pain. It's not cancerous, but very painful and inconveniencing. Then the blood vessels will be cleaned up. The heart will be safe. You get enough proteins. Those who are in menopause, you will not experience those issues that you get during menopause. Have strong bones, no breaking of bones. Cholesterol will reduce, and infants will be healthy, happy, and more intelligent. Their IQ will go through the roof. Some of the negatives of soy: yes, they say it contains uric acid, but the uric acid in soy is not dangerous like the one from eggs or meat or fish or anything. Yeah, the uric acid is very insignificant, and very low content of provitamin A and C. and it also lacks B12. You can get those ones from other foods like carrots and other berries and all that. Then the unnutritive factors like the trypsin inhibitor, you can cook those away, you can fry them away, you can bake them away. The moment you subject soy to heat, those things will go away. Then the allergies and flatulences come due to maybe using soy which has been genetically modified. Avoid GMO. Tomatoes. What do tomatoes do? Tomatoes, they protect the prostate. This is a friend of all men. If you're a man above 40, I'm telling you, make tomato your best friend. And when you start eating tomatoes, eat them when they are ripe enough, but remember to soak them in soda bicarbonate so that you remove the pesticides. Most of the here in Uganda, they use over 30 different pesticides on tomatoes to keep them looking nice. So tomatoes have that lycopene which prevents prostate cancer, and then it keeps arteries clean, it purifies blood, it removes toxins, it boosts the immunity with antioxidants and vitamins. Cooking with oil unlocks the full protective power of tomatoes. Always use them when they are red, because that's when you get all the carotenoids which take away the arteriosclerosis and then the cancer. The green is not as beneficial. Then the oil you use, of course, you can just add the extra virgin olive oil after cooking the tomatoes, boiling them and maybe blending them and making that nice stew. The oxalic acid, which many scientists claim is a problem for kidney stones, no. Yeah, the content of oxalic acid in tomatoes is very, very small, 5.3 milligrams in 100 grams of tomato, compared to 779 milligrams in spinach. And yet no one talks about spinach. But let me tell you, there's a lot of wrong propaganda. Just follow God's plan. Eat natural, eat healthy, eat organic. If it's not organic, soak it in soda bicarbonate and buy a lot of it, especially men, for your health, for your prostate. Let tomato be your friend. Let your wife soak it, prepare it for you. If you're single, make sure that there's always tomato in your house so that you can eat it in salads, in juice, you can take it as a snack, you can make it as a sauce, you can add it to anything. Yes, and enjoy good health. And I wish you the best so that you can serve the world. And God is a healer. God is a healer. God will take away all the diseases that affect his people. But be faithful in believing in his medicine and using it. Because when you use it, that's when it works for you. Don't just believe it, don't just know, but put it in practice. And I wish you a blessed and a happy and successful week. Bye.